picture shows the Kindertransport camp in Woodchurch for emigre Jewish kids who were permitted to leave Germany just before the war.
Now, it's a very significant picture for you personally, isn't it?
Well, it is, because they came about because I'd met a gentleman at a dinner in London in the late 1990s. And we got talking, and I found that his accent was German. And he explained that he originally was born and brought up in Vienna. He was Jewish, and of course, before the war, there was a lot of persecution, but the Nazi authorities did permit children to leave immediately before the war, to leave the country. Our conversation in London revealed that of the Jewish emigres that he was with, 300 of them, went to a place he called Engine Manor. And I said, oh, Great Engine Manor is where I live, or at least not the manor itself, but it's the village where the manor sits.
You must have been astonished. What a coincidence.
I was absolutely gobsmacked. I couldn't believe it. But there you are. Life sometimes is full of surprises and things you least expect. His name was Fred Dunstan, or rather, it was when he got to Britain. He was originally Fritz Deutsch, and so he changed his name after getting UK citizenship. Yes, he was, I think, about 21 when he came to the UK. He was one of the leaders of the camp. He'd been in Scouts and a camping experience.
It was all a lot of makeshift. There was water was very difficult. There was no water as such. We had to bring it from across the road in a cart, and there had to be regular teams of boys to do that. And of course, half the water was already lost on the way before it ever even got there. I mean, but it worked. It worked.
In 2004, he came to Woodchurch, and by that time, the museum was open, and we put a little clip from our conversation on a sound point in the museum, so he could tell visitors a little bit about what the camp was and how they coped. We also took him to Great Engine Manor itself, and it took him quite a while to orientate himself and identify exactly where it was that they pitched their tents. It was suddenly like a flashback for him, a very emotional moment that took him back to all that time ago in 1939, when they were rescued from persecution.
In the end, we had 300 children there, and they would undoubtedly have died if they hadn't been able to be there, because there was nowhere else for them to go.